Hey y'all, it's Lindsay, and I thought I would go live really quickly today just to kind of check in and see what is going on here in the world of YouTube. I have been a little bit busy lately. We have been working on several issues within our house here lately, like actual house project related issues, more so than anything else. We've been very busy with homeschooling. We have been very busy with church life, doing all of those things. My husband has been doing travel for work, which is logical, since he is a pilot. And we have just been working through lots of different things. We had refinished no, we didn't refinish. We remodeled our master bathroom. We took that project on, I don't know, at the beginning of summertime. And it took a long time to get finished with my husband's work, with me having had my surgery and recovering. We had gotten sick for a little bit and we were recovering from that, and then more work for my husband and homeschooling for me and church for us. It has been a lot of just everyday normal type life stuff for us. And after my husband had finished our master bathroom, it wasn't a couple of days later until we discovered that there was a problem with our toilet. So we have two bathrooms in our house, and we remodeled them one at a time so that we wouldn't have to evacuate the house to get the projects done. My husband didn't have that kind of a lump of time to be able to do that kind of work that quickly. So we figured replacing or remodeling the bathroom separately was a wiser decision for us. And we did the girls' bathroom, the main bathroom of the house. We had that finished up in January, and then we moved on to our bathroom. It was a little bit of a tricky situation. Our house is older, like not old, it's built in the 50s, so it's not terribly old, but it is older, and there were different standards used back then, obviously, and trying to fit things with this particular toilet to sewer pipe connection thing had been a little bit of a challenge. My husband figured it out, and then a couple of days later, it started to leak, and we noticed it coming up through our flooring that we had put down, or he had put down. He did 99% of this work. I was there for moral support occasionally. So anyway, we had noticed some leaking. It was one of those things where it was like, oh no. He removed the toilet. He had to go to work the very next morning and be gone on a work trip for a little bit. And so we went back down to being a one bathroom family for a while, which is what it is. It's fine. We figured it out at this point, and we have not had too many issues with that. He got home, he was able to sort all of the things out, do some repair work on it. We were having an issue with the flange cracking on us anytime, like the standard size flange would not fit. I mean, I know there's multiple sizes of flanges, but regardless, there was not one that would fit well in the pipes that our house has. So he went through, he solved the problems, and then last night, I noticed in the bathroom that there were some more of these little spots coming up between the flooring joints again, and it was the exact same thing I had noticed the first time around. We noticed that the toilet was having a problem. So last night, and it always happens at night. I just need to say that it just always seems to happen at night when these struggles arise. We went through, he removed the toilet, figured out that it was the exact same issue with the flange. Again, it cracked this time on two different spots. So he's trying to work out a solution for that. We're back down to one bathroom now, and it's just been a lot to manage. We have been doing our homeschooling, and that has been going really, really well. My girls have various lessons that they are involved in with piano and guitar and swim lessons, and we're starting up a new adventure with some Lego robotics type things, which is kind of neat. And what else? Oh, we have our homeschool group. I am taking lead on the older kids and doing science with them. We're doing that as a large group, which I think that's really fun. A lot of the demonstrations and things like that and experiments and activities, they seem to be a lot more entertaining and interesting and captivating whenever you can do that with more than just, your two kids who are doing the science. Whenever you can get a group of kids of, like, I don't know, between 5 and 10 children, it can be a lot more interesting. You have a lot more latitude to do different things. So we've been doing that. That's taken up some time for me. I've been really fascinated by the protein modified sparing fast, or protein sparing modified fast. Blah, 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 blah. I know Neely over at Indigo Neely has been doing a lot of recipes with that. Who else? One of the ketogenic women, I can't remember her name off the top of my head. I wish I could. Anyway, she's up in Canada. She's been doing a lot of really neat recipes. There's another woman over in Canada who's also been doing some really neat recipes and things. I was inspired to, I'm not sure if I'm going to remember to link them in this description or not, but one of them made some eclairs, or what she had called, long johns. So I decided, you know what, I want to try and do that. I used to work at a donut shop. I loved eclairs, and we had this machine that would, I gotta set my coffee down, it was kind of like an automatic filler, and it was like a reservoir of the cream or the jelly or whatever, and you would slide the donut onto a tube, and as you slid it on there, it would puncture and make the cavity for the filling, and then as you pulled it back, it would force some of the filling into the cavity. And I thought that was always so much fun. I would go and take all kinds of donuts that you're not really able to fill, and I would try to fill them anyway. It's good times. Oh, anyway. So I wanted to try to do something like that, so I got a few pieces of equipment to try that out. The bread itself, like, yes, it does give you that sensation of like you're having some sort of bread like vessel to eat things on. It's definitely not something I have mastered. It's been very humid here. There's been a lot of rain, a lot of moisture in the air, so I have not been able to get a consistently great texture for my PSMF bread. I have played around with reducing the egg white protein and adding in some of my Trim Healthy Mama baking blend, my homemade baking blend that I make. I have tried a couple of different things. I'm still playing around with it for myself. I tell you one thing though that has been phenomenal is making the PSMF bread into little miniature bread pudding servings for breakfast. I've been trying to work on it to where I can keep the fat a little bit lower on that. I mean, it's usually you're putting in a whole bunch of milk and eggs and sweeteners. I'm trying to figure out how to do it with like a single serving being less than a tablespoon of heavy cream and an egg and then almond milk, to where it still actually creates like that pudding in the middle, and doing it in my air fryer so that it's like, something I can set and it'll shut off on its own, and I can come back to it and eat it like after I go get ready for the morning or something. So I'm playing around with that. The creativity level with the PSMF recipe, that batter, it's just like, it's very inspiring to see all of these people use that and just create new and fresh things. I don't think I have much to add to that conversation other than my appreciation for those who have gone through and have taken it to the limit and beyond to come up with fun, new, interesting ways to utilize that in the low carb, high protein world. I love it. I think it's awesome. And what else? Gosh, I don't even know. We've just been like living daily life and just doing the next right thing. And my hope is that we can fix this whole bathroom issue quickly so that we can just take as many of those, like, I think that's pretty close to the end of our house project list for this house. And then we can just kind of settle in and just find the rhythm and routine of our days. That would be great. And I don't really know what else there is to share. Yeah, so anywho, I'm sticking true to my low carb and high protein way of eating. That's been wonderful. Everybody in my family is healthy right now, so I am thankful to God for that. And we are just, I've said it before, we're just doing our life right now. My hope is to be able to get back into making a video or two every now and again. I really would like to share my Chipotle ranch recipe for as a dedicated video, because I know lots of people have asked me for that sporadically since I first debuted it on my channel, and I would like to honor that request. And it's just a matter of trying to get get sorted out to where I can film that and not do the start-stop thing 1,000 times and get distracted. I've definitely been highly distracted by all the tiny little things throughout the house, like, you know, oh, the kitchen needs to be tidied up, let me do that. And then, oh, this thing goes into the playroom, I need to go in there. And then, oh wow, there's all this mess in here, but this goes here. It's just, you know, you wind up just kind of scooting from task to task without finishing any one task. And I need to rein in my focus a little bit and see if I can't find time to put out a Chipotle ranch video. Okay, at this point I'm just blabbering on, and I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for watching and joining me today. And if you feel like subscribing, I would not be opposed. And if you don't, I respect your right as having the ability to choose that for yourself. So anywho, I'm gonna let you go. I will talk to y'all later. See you in the next one.